Nightingale was born on May 12, 1820 in Florence, Italy, into a rich and upper-class, well-connected British family. Her mother was Florence Nightingale and her father was Nightingale. She was named Florence after the city of her birth, which was an English name of city Florence. Florence Nightingale's mother took pride in socializing with the people of prominent social standings, while Florence was awkward in social situations. In a very young age, she was active in philanthropy and ministry to the ill people and servants. But her elder sister and mother were against this. They regarded this as not a good symbol for the nobles. By the time she was 16 years old, it was clear to her that nursing was calling her, and she believed it to be her divine purpose. One day, Nightingale approached to her parents. When Nightingale approached to her parents, she told them about her ambition. Okay, I'll study the science of nursing properly. She told her idea to her parents, but they were not pleased. Her mother told her, nonsense, nursing is not a job of noble families. Moreover, hospitals are the dirty places, swarming with viruses. By the time she was not allowed to go anywhere without permission, she felt suffocated in the estate. One day she went on a trip with her parents. When she came back, she got to know that her grandma was very ill. Her divine purpose called her up and she cared for her grandma, and soon her grandma felt better by the service delivered by her granddaughter. William tried hard to change her daughter's mind, but she was determined. One day her friends came to her and told about the trip they were going. They insisted her to go along with them, but she wasn't sure about her parents. So they went to ask from them. When they asked her parents, they thought for a second. His father thought, might this trip change my daughter's mind? So they agreed and Nightingale went to the trip with her friends. There she learned important skills in caring of the patients and important hospital cleanliness, hiding from his family. When Nightingale was 17 years old, she refused a marriage proposal not find in this life. Determined to pursue her true calling despite her parents' objection, in 1844, she enrolled her as a nursing student. There was a party at Nightingale's place where she met Sydney Harbour, whom she met while her journey. He praised her and told that the Crimean War has broke out between Russia and combined forces of some countries in 1854. Sydney Harbour thought of Nightingale and she was appointed as the chief nurse of the field hospital of the British Army, and she became famous all over the world. Then few days later, Nightingale selected few nurses and went to Turkey to serve for the war victims. Those days, there were only few nurses who had received specialized nursing, but Nightingale was different. After arriving at the Century Hospital in the Nightingale improved sanitary conditions of the dirty place, and she separated and cared for the patients faithfully with all her heart. She used to nurse them even in the nights. She used to hold them to see if anyone needs help. That is why she is also known as the Lady with the Lamp. Florence worked to improve the conditions in the hospitals. On November 29, 1855, a public meeting was held in London in which Nightingale's fund was made, and she used that fund to serve the ill people. While doing rounds of the field hospitals on a winter day, Nightingale fell ill. It seemed that she could not recover, but everyone prayed for her, and she recovered, but a week later she aroused with an array of troubling symptoms. She died unexpectedly at 2 a.m. at her home in London on August 30, 1910. The Lady with the Lamp was laid to rest.